A brand new trailer for the upcoming Ron Howard film In the Heart of the Sea has just hit the web. Set in the winter of 1820, In the Heart of the Sea follows the New England whaling ship Essex as it is assaulted by something no one could believe, a whale of mammoth size and will and an almost human sense of vengeance. The real-life maritime disaster would inspire Melville's Moby-Dick, but that told only half of the story. In the Heart of the Sea reveals the encounter's harrowing aftermath as the ship's surviving crew is pushed to their limits and forced to do the unthinkable to stay alive. Braving storm, starvation, panic, and despair, the men will call into question their deepest beliefs, from the value of their lives to the morality of their trade, as their captain searches for direction on the open sea and his first mate still seeks to bring the great whale down. Mark Barsell, this new trailer for In the Heart of the Sea.
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm kind of a fan of maritime disasters in movies, and I totally buy this trailer. I love watching this thing. This is another trailer that just got me so locked in. I need to see this movie now. I'm so happy, even though I could have seen this thing months ago. Then they pushed it back for Oscar consideration, and it looks like that was the right call because this looks phenomenal. When you have a director like Ron Howard and Chris Hemsworth, a star in his own right, plus the way the whales looked, like the effects, how big that giant, the great fish looked. I want to see this thing fight King Kong and Godzilla. This is, I am so excited for In the Heart of the Sea now. It is definitely one of my most anticipated of the fall after seeing this trailer.
Not many people know it's actually practical effect. The whale is actually a giant physical whale. No, I saw this. Look, a lot of people talked. This movie was supposed to come out in March. And I was really disappointed when I got bumped. Number one, because like the week before they announced the move, Ron Howard did a opening for Movie Talk. Right. Of course, you remember that? Ron Howard was kind enough to do an opening for Movie Talks. Hey, Movie Talk fans, make you check out my new film In the Heart of the Sea opening in March. But because they moved the date, we had to pull that spot and couldn't use it anymore. I was like, damn, for them moving it. So the speculation, the question was, did they move this movie truly for Oscar consideration to take or at least to take advantage of the Oscar consideration they believed it was going to get, or was it because of problems? And after watching this trailer, I can wholeheartedly say it was because of Oscar consideration. This trailer is fantastic. Ooh. I was just devouring every single frame. It was tense. You just felt it, and then that one shot when the whale is up on its side and looking with its one eye at Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Hemsworth, they beheld each other. Yeah. It was like, oh man, it's like the farmer and Babe. Like as they beheld. No, seriously, man.
The weirdest comparison I've ever heard in my life.
Not necessarily going to make the front of the poster.
Right.
That was the line. They beheld each other.
Babe.
I loved it. I cannot wait to see the direction this movie goes. Ron Howard, thumbs up. Super excited. Big buy for me.
Yeah, buy for me as well. This trailer is epic. This trailer is a return to epic filmmaking where it just feels in scope and size and everything about it. The one thing that bothered me, no cats with lightsabers. I felt bad for you, Mark. The one thing that bothered me, for me, was there was a shot where Chris Hemsworth, it looks like they've been out to sea for like 40 days, yet he's completely clean shaven and completely good looking. And we were talking about, like, even with a beard, he's like godlike. I was like, how did he have time to get all shaved up?
Dude, I'm telling you, right, if you put Chris Hemsworth on a boat for 2 months, he's going to look exactly like he does in this movie. Right. He is a god, and you should respect him.
He willed his beard to shrink back into his face.
This movie looks fantastic, and I agree. They pushed it back for Oscar consideration because it just has that weight to it. I mean, all the scenes with that whale in it are terrifying.
But I'm pulling for the whale. Like, I watched the trailer and I'm rooting for the whale because these guys, you see them like throwing spears into like the whale's, his brothers or his sisters or whoever, and then the whale is just getting revenge. So I am on team whale as of right now.